Athens, Greece. In our first days, we explored the city, dived into the food scene, and wandered through the flea market. If you missed our first vlog, you can catch up by clicking the link above. Today, we're grabbing a hearty breakfast because we're going to visit the top attractions in Athens, Greece: the Acropolis, Parthenon, and Acropolis Museum. To top it off, we'll enjoy a homemade traditional Greek dinner. And now that we're filled up, let's go. Hey, good morning everyone. We are on our way to the Acropolis this fine morning at 10 a.m. The Acropolis is actually located in the Propylaea neighborhood, which is really nice, really cute. It has a lot of great stores and shops, and they're not quite open yet, but we're passing by a lot of them now, hoping not to get run over with a car. Let's not do that. Where we're staying at in Martinis neighborhood, it's probably about a 20-minute walk. We could either take the bus or the metro, like one stop. It would take 17 minutes to do that, or we could just walk through the gorgeous neighborhood and be there in the same amount of time. Here's a little pro tip. You gotta check it out when we get there, but we found a way to save a little bit of money in visiting the Acropolis, and we'll show you our little hack when we get there. It's a beautiful day in Athens. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's like 70 degrees. Wonderful. Y'all, I just cannot get enough of Athens. I mean, these streets are literally marble. I mean, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. When you come to Athens, know that there's going to be marble everywhere. So if it rains, watch yourself.
11 minutes.
Yeah, about 11 minutes. If you're walking up here in the morning, you will not be alone at all. Fun fact, you might walk up a flight of stairs, steep stairs, and Google may tell you to come to this locked gate. This was not the way that it was supposed to go and it's windy. A bunch of people are coming this way. We have options. We could either go back down the hill or we can continue trekking up. Maybe we should continue trekking up. I don't know. Thank you. Find yourself an extrovert who will talk to people, because I would surely sit here and struggle. So now we have to go down this steep hill to get to the entrance, which is where we were originally going. So don't follow people either. Lesson learned. It's truth, right? Well, they're going that way. No, stay your path. Don't go up a flight of marble stairs. It's a trap from the devil.
We were going the right way.
Yeah, I know. We were. And you saw the other people, and I was like, well, we'll give it a shot. Don't do that, y'all.
That was your idea.
That was not. What?
That
no.
was your idea.
You had the phone, and you were going, following the people. Man of the people.
Well, you said let's stop.
Yeah. And you agreed. That's all right. One step closer. Okay, so if you find yourself going in that wrong direction, go turn left on the hill, and here is a whole bunch of people. Make sure you have your timed entry tickets, folks. Timed entry tickets. It's the entrance, and then right up this path, you've got the Acropolis right up there. Yay! So we made it to the Acropolis. We made it to the entrance. We found it. It was just right around the corner. Notice how I have some earbuds on. There's a fun little fact that I want to share with you. Well, first of all, it's windy, and I just lost an earpod. But if you want to come on like a guided tour of the Acropolis for free $3.99, number one, go to your podcast, wherever you download your podcast, and download the Rick Steves Acropolis and Ancient Agora podcast. And then once you finish downloading it, if you go to Rick Steves' website, there's actually a map where it's like a guided audio tour. So I've got my phone here. I'm going to click on my audio tour, and it even comes with a map. So it tells you where to stand and exactly where to go. So I don't know if you can see it on my phone, but I'll put a screenshot of it up here. And it's going to be clutch because now we have a guided tour of the Acropolis, just like that. So let's go exploring. Tour begins on step number 2 at the entrance, which is right where we are. And so our self-guided tour began. To plan well for a trip to the Acropolis, be sure to bring sturdy shoes and well-stretched calf and glute muscles because it is a hike to the top. The stairs were not a problem as they were pretty short, but the incline, whew, that's the kicker. Despite the steep incline, we enjoyed the breathtaking views of the city. I was even surprised to discover the Acropolis was much more than just a Parthenon. On the way, we saw more ancient ruins like the Theater of Dionysus and the Odeon of Heracles, Atticus, which is located on the southwest slope of the Acropolis. The structure was completed in AD 161 in memory of Aspasia Anni Regalia, his wife, but as you can see, it is still being used for music, theater, and ballet performances to this day. After about 15 minutes, we finally made it to the Propylaea, or entrance gate to the Acropolis. Be careful because the stairs are made of marble, which is quite slippery. This is how busy it was around 10:30 a.m., so if you want to avoid most of the crowd, book tickets for 9 a.m. when the mountain opens. Whew! Y'all, we made it to see the magnificent Parthenon and the Erechtheion. Here's what it's like.
Crazy up here, y'all. It is absolutely insane. But the views are breathtaking.
In ancient times, it was said the gods lived on this hill, and I could see why, because the wind was pretty strong and suitable for Athena, the goddess of wisdom, strength, and war. After we checked out the views of the city and the Parthenon, we then trekked through protruding rocks and dirt to the Erechtheion right next door. The Erechtheion, built in the 5th century BC, is located on the north side of the Acropolis. This ancient temple was named after Erechtheius, king of Athens and foster son of Athena. Most people inadvertently skip this site, opting to head back down the Acropolis after being slapped by wind and dirt. But I think it's a mistake because you can get an up-close and personal 360-degree look at the scale and majesty of the design. It features 6 replicas of caryatids on the south porch, with 5 originals preserved at the Acropolis Museum, our next destination. Wiping the dirt and dust off our clothes and happy faces, we began our descent through the marble Propylaea on our way to see the many treasures that were discovered here.
Acropolis Museum, and while we're walking, look at this. You can see underground.
The Acropolis Museum is located within a 5-minute walk from the Acropolis Hill. The 3-story museum opened in 2009 and focuses on the findings from the Acropolis. Tickets are easily purchased online, and there are certain areas that can't be filmed, but I'll make an entire video about my experience here. But for now, sit back, relax, and let me show you what it's like inside the museum.
Trio of spreads, delicious, as well as a feta salad. Can you tell my shoes are like really dusty? Ankles, socks, just crazy dusty.
but fitting that I'm actually wearing Nikes.
Let's just say you can tell who visited the Acropolis prior to visiting the museum based on how dusty they look, myself included. We grabbed a short and delicious snack, then continued on the third floor gallery of the Acropolis Museum, which is specifically designed to accommodate the sculptures of the Parthenon. It's wild to think all these artifacts were inside the structure that we just saw, but here we are, seeing it all, up close and in person.
Once you're on the inside, don't forget to come out and look down, because there are still things to be discovered here. There is a way to get to it from that platform. It's level -1, but time to go.
We built up quite the appetite from a long day of hiking up and down the Acropolis and after spending hours at the Acropolis Museum. At Frolic and Courage, y'all know we love food, and I've often said that the best meal on vacation is the one you cook yourself, under the instruction of a local chef, of course. So what better way to experience local food and culture than with a small group, hands-on Greek dinner cooking class? Our local chef guided us through this 5-course meal with kindness, grace, and of course, plenty of great conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
With the glowing lights of the Parthenon as our background, and 2 hours later, our meal was complete. We made a delicious, creamy lemon yogurt dessert, nibbled on freshly baked bread, prepared a hearty Greek salad with tomatoes, capers, cucumber, and feta cheese, fresh cucumber and yogurt tzatziki dip, crispy zucchini and spearmint balls, domadakia, which are rice wrapped in tart vine leaves, marinated lamb and potatoes in a lemon rosemary sauce, and of course, a massive cheese spinach pie. This was the perfect fuel for tomorrow's adventures in the city and the next day's trip to 2 beautiful Greek islands. With full bellies, we walked back to our hotel to sleep and prepare for the next day. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and give this video a like to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!